Less than 2 years into his UFC career, Isreal Adesanya is what he knew and thought he was, the best middleweight on planet Earth. Incredible.
This is the spectacle, man. This is a big stadium. I had to give him a show. I could sing. Trust me, Justin Bieber wouldn't even have a job. But, you know, you don't want to hear me sing.
Hello and welcome to Ideascope Media YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is Mantis Eye with me, Jad Desola, and right here is where we talk everything black and everything African. The Ultimate Fighting Championship might be a less glamorous sport in Nigeria compared to the likes of wrestling and boxing. However, Africa is not short of UFC champions across different weight levels. Countries from other continents might have created a UFC champion, but Nigeria is the only one to create so many champions in such a short span of time. Currently, the 4 active Nigerian fighters in the UFC have a combined record of 21-1 in the organization. Here are the things you don't know about them. At number 1 is Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian nightmare, that is what he is called. Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian-born American mixed martial artist who is also the current welterweight champion of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, was only 8-year-old when he joined his family to migrate to the United States. Like every child of an immigrant, Usman struggled with his identity when he first moved to the United States, and he even had to adopt a new name called Mati to fit in. But as he grew up, he identified with his roots and adopted the name Nigerian Nightmare. The breakthrough in Kamaru Usman's career happened in March 2019 when he made history by dethroning Tyron Woodley, who is one of the best in the game. Usman won the Ultimate Fighter 21 to get his break in the UFC and has since then become one of the most dominant fighters at 170 pounds.
Joe, how long you be telling them now on your show that can't nobody hang with me? I might not be the best striker in the world, I might not be the best pure wrestler in the world, but when it comes to mixing this up, I'm the best welterweight on the planet.
But what you probably do not know is that years before his prominence in the welterweight division of the UFC, Usman was an amateur wrestler in high school. He had taken up wrestling after failing to make the grade in the American football. According to him, there wasn't much to wrestling at first, as it was just something to do. He started his high school wrestling career without the knowledge of his mom and dad, who, like every Nigerian parent, would frown at any idea of combat sports. But today, his parents are proud of him because he's using the UFC to contribute to humanity.
In my village, where I'm from, they're still not running water everywhere. People are still struggling to get clean water. So we're gonna put something together. I have an excellent team, a great manager, and we're gonna put something together. We're gonna start an amazing foundation, and we're really gonna change.
At number 2 is Isreal Adesanya. Isreal Adesanya started his MMA career by taking advantage of his kickboxing skills as he won his first 11 fights all by knockout. The UFC took notice of him and signed him in early 2018. He was born into a well-off family in Nigeria, but his father was concerned that the Western education would place little value in the education he was receiving in his homeland, that is, Nigeria. The family moved to New Zealand where they settled in, but it was a lonely place for Adesanya, who was only 10 at that time. Kickboxing was his first discipline and he quickly began to make a name for himself, not only with his confident striking and matrix defensive skills, but also a love for showmanship. At the age of 18, Adesanya started training in kickboxing after being inspired by the movie Unkown. Fighting in Hong Kong, Australia and China over the next 5.5 years, he amassed a record of 11-0. In less than 2 years after joining the UFC, Adesanya knocked out Isreal Adesanya is currently earning big money from UFC pay-per-view fights. His purse money for each fight and sponsorship payout increased after becoming the UFC middleweight championship. Some statistic which The Guardian stumbled on revealed that the victory against Robert Whittaker earned Isreal Adesanya about $500,000, which include $400,000 purse, $50,000 performance of the night, and $40,000 from sponsorship bonus. Isreal Adesanya, who is popularly known by his stage name The Stylebender, gained many fans whenever he made a meme on social media or simply. And at number 3 is Sodiq Yusuf. Nigerian-born mixed martial artist representing the featherweight, Sodiq Yusuf is a 26-year-old UFC fighter. He was born on May 19, 1993, a fast striker and heavy puncher, sitting under different organizations. Like his colleagues, Yusuf also boasts of an impressive UFC record of 10 wins, 0 draw, and 1 loss. With his pace, Sodiq is tipped to be a massive success owing to his well-rounded fighting ability. And at number 4 is Kennedy Nzechukwu. Born on June 13, 1992, Kennedy Nzechukwu is a Nigerian-born UFC fighter in the light heavyweight category. Hailing from Imo State in Nigeria, Kennedy is a well-built martial artist with southpaw stance. His first professional fight in the UFC was against Thal, a comeback he won on Extreme Knockout 34 on January 28, 2017. He would go ahead to defeat 7 other opponents, with his only loss coming against Paul Craig. Given his stature and techniques, Kennedy has what it takes to triumph in the UFC, and all eyes are on him to fulfill his career aspiration. These amazing 4 UFC Nigerian-born fighters boast of an impressive win record that will rival any other nation. Thank you so much for watching. Please do remember to subscribe to this channel. Also like and share this video. Let us know what you think of this video in our comment section. Bye!